And now, on Adobe Radio, it's The Brett Davern Show, featuring Katie LeClaire. Streaming live, weekday mornings, 9 Pacific, noon Eastern. On Adobe.com and the Adobe app for iOS.
I don't know. Instead of reading the books, everything I learned about religion, I learned from musical theater anyway. So I'm pretty sure that instead of reading the books, you could just see Book of Mormon or like Jesus Christ Superstar.
I haven't seen
That's
it.
how I know all about that guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you do know what they're talking about and you have the context behind it, it's even funnier. Like,
Well,
it's even better.
have you seen Scientology, the musical? Oh, Matthew Broderick was incredible in that one. You guys should see it. It's awesome. Yeah. And then, of course, there's Fiddler on the Roof.
What?
Fiddler.
That explains
What's-
the Judaism.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. There's a
I've never
musical
seen
theater
it.
show for each religion, and
Oh,
you can
thank-
learn about the world's religions through musical theater.
No pun intended. Thank God. Because I
Or whoever.
have some reading to catch up on.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a one-man show called God with Just Jack? Yeah, that guy.
I don't know. I don't know if it was just titled God, but yeah, there was a.
He played God.
He played God.
And then also
Sean Hayes.
Jim Parsons has played God.
In the same show, I think.
Was that the same show?
Yeah, because it was the tweets from the Tweets of God. There's a Twitter account called like the Tweets of God,
Oh,
or
that's
like
funny.
it's God's Twitter account.
Right.
It's pretty funny. It was started by a comedy writer, of course, but
Love it.
I think they turned it into a show. That's what that one was.
Oh!
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't realize that. Mm-hmm. Oh, who's a better God, Jim Parsons or Sean Hayes?
Whoa. I think I'd be partial to Sean Hayes. If I'm thinking of the right.
Just Jack.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
watch
Oh, yeah.
Just
yeah.
Grace, Will and Grace.
Yeah, I'm partial
I was
to Sean
trying to
Hayes.
learn about Eastern religions, but I just went and saw The King and I learned too much about that English chick.
I cannot roll my eyes big enough at that joke.
I don't know, just trying to think of more.
Yeah, what else is there?
I don't know. I don't know. That's what I got for you this morning.
You guys know there's a new Sondheim show?
What do you mean?
Isn't
Not
it his
barely.
last?
It's his last,
just
yeah.
stop.
I do know this. I was at like a trivia night about this.
I have a news article about it. We can
Oh,
talk
well.
A new show?
Yes.
R.I.P. though? Right?
It's like his unfinished.
Posthumously? Yeah. See, and in his documentary, he talks about how he writes laying down. Sondheim.
What? Like
Yeah,
on
he,
his back?
lays
Or
on
like.
his back
Oh.
with like the notepad and then like writes.
I like imagining it like he's laying on his stomach, like a girl to sleep over. Like, you know?
He talked about oftentimes just like a lot of vodkas before he'd start writing, which just I mean,
What was the 70s?
It's
Yeah.
it's worth
it also
trying.
makes sense. You ever read some of those things?
As an exercise.
Yeah, why not?
As an artist.
Hey,
was the,
freeze them up, whatever.
Was it
Don't judge.
Edgar Allan Poe, write drunk, edit sober?
He
Oh,
did
yeah,
it.
I've heard that. Right, drunk, edit, sober.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I had to think about it.
It's the Brett Davern Show on Adobe Radio, brought to you in partnership with Nice Guy Digital.
I heard Rodgers and Hammerstein always wrote while they were sober. You can tell.
Let's get to the guy who might be drunk right now.
Maybe.
Brett Davern.
The best part about old musical theater also is how, like the writers, they would just do the same song 3 times in the same show, but change the lyrics. You know, like that old chestnut?
Reprise.
No, not even, no. I'm not even saying a reply. Okay, like,
Like what?
oh, like The Wizard of Oz. The Scarecrow song, the Tin Man song, and the Lion song are all the exact same song.
That is-
They just
Well,
changed the lyrics.
They're like the same. It's the same vibe that's happening. They're joining the
It's the
group.
same song 3 times.
They're-
And then they
they have their
all the way
problems.
through it. They're just like, we're off to. It's like, give us a different song. A lot of shows
Were
do
you
that.
pissed?
A lot of
Wizard
old
of
shows
Oz
do that.
sucks.
It does kind of blow, actually.
sucks.
It's
Wizard of Oz fucking
wildly
sucks.
overrated.
Wizard of Oz sucks.
I say wildly overrated. I agree. I agree.
I need to take a lap.
The only
thought this
banger
since I was a kid.
The only banger from that show is Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Give me another banger.
Well, yeah.
That's it. That's all you got. Every other song is kind of garbage. In the merry old land of my.
Oh, don't skip that. Skip that.
It's all sort of cheesy. It's
Yeah,
all
it's
sort
bad.
of like you can see the sets.
Totally. I agree. I totally
Are
agree.
you joking?
Totally agree.
You're
Hot take.
joking?
Hot take. I totally agree.
I don't even know where to start.
And then the whole thing is what? She dissolves in water. It's never rained in Oz. Never.
How is it that
Get
green
out.
and lush?
Get
How is
outta
there a
here.
rainforest?
Get out of here.
How is it the Emerald
rainforest?
City?
Get
Green and
outta
lush.
here.
No
It's
rain.
a field.
How did the poppies grow? Get out of here.
She stays inside.
She's flying around on that broom. She's never been through a rain cloud, not one time. Get out of here.
No.
Get out of here.
She has her creepy little castle made of stone where she hangs out, and she has flying monkeys to fly around for her.
Plus, wasn't there all kinds of like crazy stuff that happened during the filming of it too?
Yeah.
What? Was there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was back in the day. There's probably just all kinds of crazy stuff.
Like I think there's like
Because
lots
it-
of crazy stuff.
But
There
I'm,
was,
I'm,
like,
I'm saying it probably was on every film set.
Well, sure, but
That's-
because it's so iconic, we know all the juice. You know what I mean? Like the
Uh-huh.
Tin Man almost died because of the makeup that they put on him every day. I
Yeah.
think the director's son
Oh,
killed
right.
himself on the set.
Whoa,
There
whoa,
was definitely
dark.
like
Unalived.
Yeah, there was
Unalived,
definitely
please.
a few. There were a lot of myths about like bodies.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I
And
was
then
just
like,
felt
oh, you can see it in this frame, and everyone like it was edited, but everyone like went back to see if you could actually see it.
Dark.
Yeah.
You guys are dark.
Hey man, Wizard of Oz. There's some good stuff in there.
Oh, we, oh. Da-dun-dun. It's, no.
What about?
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, what?
Whoa, wrong.
I'm confused.
Wrong one.
Whoa. What about Wicked? Wicked's the best.
I'm down. I'm more down with Wicked than The Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
definitely.
stay.
Most
Sure.
definitely.
Then I'll stay.
I don't mind the story and all that. I just, as a musical, kind of not great. The musical, The Wizard of Oz. Like, if you go see a stage production of it,
Oh, I would never. Yeah, that's fair.
that's
I
what
would
I'm
do that.
saying.
No.
What
But
did you
even-
think
I
we were
don't
saying
even-
the whole time?
I'm just here for Judy Garland. Like I'm here for like the
Yeah,
whole
all right.
the movie of it all.
I don't think I get any of it. Like, I don't like.
What don't
Wicked's,
you get?
Wicked's fine, but that's because they modernized it.
Yeah, it was good though. It was better music than
Wait,
the first
it's
one.
It's better music.
Katie, what?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Don't.
It's just a
What's there
little-
not to get?
No. I love Wicked, and it hit me at my 16-year-old core,
Right.
at the perfect time, and I love it.
Formative.
It's also a little played out
Yeah.
Well, because it's been around forever.
because it's been around forever,
Mm-hmm.
and because it was super commercialized. So, but that's not its fault that it was so successful.
It's a
I'm just
classic.
saying, it's like
It's a hit. That's a Broadway hit.
I
though.
don't go put on Wicked.
Well, that's your loss.
Do you put on Wicked?
Sometimes.
Okay, all
Katie,
right. I'm not hating. I'm just asking. I'm just
I have a
asking
musical
questions.
theater kid
Girl, me
inside me that I keep secret from everyone else. And yeah, I'll listen to it.
Okay.
There's
And
some
so
bangers.
We're expected to believe that the house just happened to land on her sister. Was the wind blowing that day? I'm just asking
You guys-
questions.
Oh my gosh, so you said sister. It's the Wicked Witch of the East,
Or
bro.
whatever.
She came down in a bubble.
Whatever.
You guys remember that?
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now. Incensed.
Turn it up. We'll be right back.
Show.
Let's do some news with producer Katie.
What's your favorite Sondheim show? Do you have anybody? Do you have one in particular?
I couldn't pick one. That's impossible.
Oh.
Probably the one where the strike is over.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, that.
Okay, let's talk. Well, yeah.
So much to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about. It's true.
You're not gonna lead with the world's longest strike of your own industry being over.
Yeah, our strike is over. The AMPTP and SAG-AFTRA reached an agreement last night on a 3-year contract. The contract isn't available for anyone to read, so we don't know any of the details. I imagine probably late today or probably more likely tomorrow. They will make all the details more public, and then it still has to be ratified by the SAG-AFTRA union members. But it was unanimously approved at the board meeting, so
So have fun working
Huzzah.
for about 2 years and 3 months.
What?
yeah. Why wouldn't it be
3
the
years.
full
It's
3
a 3-year
years?
contract. Yeah.
Well, you're right, but you're gonna have to walk out on that contract before it's over, because they'll start negotiations.
Oh.
So then we're going to have to go on strike because they're going to already... So about what? 2 years, 8 months? All right. That'll be cool. You guys enjoy the movies for about 2 years, 8 months?
I'm excited about it.
I am excited too. It's just 3 years is not that long of a time.
You
Yeah.
don't sound that excited, Brett.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
It's every 3 years. This contract is always for a 3-year period of time. We just usually don't throw a fit before the 3 years is up. You know what I'm saying?
We, the actors
Well,
or
nobody.
actresses, don't throw a fit. We always throw fits. That's what
Yeah.
we do.
It's
We're
our
actors.
job.
Yeah. That's what we do.
entertain.
Come
You're
on now.
welcome.
You're welcome. Hey, we're bringing the drama. That's what we do.
Mm-hmm,
One of us is happy. One of us is sad. Look at the masks. That's how it goes. All right. Well, hey, everything will be cool in the land of Oz from now on. And so I think everything is going to be solved. We're all going to move on down the road, and I should get some big fat residual checks coming up shortly. You guys get ready to never win residual roulette ever again.
There's something about, a guaranteed 7% increase. I do remember some of the deal points. And then they got to an agreement on the AI stuff, which is really what was like hanging it
Yeah.
up at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Okay.
the AI stuff is really like, that's the weird stuff where like maybe you're right, Brett. In 3 years we'll strike again.
The
yeah.
part,
Because
They
who
really
knows what
wanted to just
technology
like,
is like.
use our likeness and never
Well-
have to ask us how or our estates if we pass away.
now,
Yeah.
I can't tell you guys how I got a hold of this, but I
oh my
happen
God,
to
is
have
that it?
Wow.
the contract right here in my hands. And I can't tell you who I had to get it, but I'll tell you, his name was...
No way, really?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you stopped returning your calls.
Good for you.
So I stole it off the nightstand.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
bravo.
yeah.
Brett
Right after I
Tavern.
that, I took it.
Hollywood, baby.
Yeah, now check it out. Listen. The coolest part of this contract, I want you guys to listen up. The coolest part of this contract that I have from SAG and the producers is the part where they require all of the public to give a shit again. So all you non-actors, be prepared, because in here you're required to start caring about Hollywood again.
Well, they just
So
activate the microchip.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly. So
The brainwashing.
that's the best part of it, is that they've guaranteed that everyone will come flocking back after all of this.
Yay.
And forevermore.
Oh,
So
and
that's awesome.
forevermore.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what it says. It says
That's quite
it
musical
says,
theater
and
of you.
everyone out there will come back to the movie theaters and start watching TV shows, and we'll all be together watching shows at the same time, and
We'll
we'll
hold
all care
hands.
about things at the same time, and we'll all. That's the best part of the whole contract,
wait.
is that everything is solved.
Yeah, good. Oh, good.
And everything is going to be back together.
you know what,
in one
honestly-
thing.
Finally.
Yes.
It's been needing to happen for a while. So.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are welcome.
Thanks, Brett.
You're welcome. You.
Okay.
Didn't get her on that one. Didn't
No,
resonate.
No. She's too excited to go back to work.
Yeah, Katie and I are really excited about it.
Yeah. You still got to get a job. So
Dude,
it's
I like
it's
the
not like it's like.
possibility of it.
Yeah, no, I know.
I like
me too.
it.
Me too. Me too.
Thank you, Fran Drescher.
I'm excited. Yeah, thanks.
The nanny.
Thank you.
She's never failed me before. She's not going to start.
Thank you for leading us through the longest work stoppage in history.
Yeah. Brett, I thought you would. We had this whole chat about sticking it to
What?
the man.
What? Yes.
I thought he'd be.
That's
That's why he's
super
grumpy,
stoked.
Katie. That's why he's
I'm
grumpy.
happy.
We made
What-
an agreement with the man.
I'm happy.
I
I'm
get
happy.
it now.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I think from here on out, everything will be solved, and I can't wait for all of the fun movies and great programming to follow. Excited. I'm very excited.
Good.
Very excited.
Okay, so listen. Stephen Sondheim
Oh yeah.
had an unfinished musical before he died.
I'm happy the corporations will be back to making movies in no time.
Go do theater. Go do Broadway.
What? How dare you?
Broadway.
How dare you?
Ra-da-da-da. Give us a little jazz square. Come on, it's in you.
Listen.
You know how to do it.
The people who do that thing where they're like, oh yeah, well if you don't like it, then you can go. No, I'm trying to fix it. Hello. No, like that's no.
So Stephen Sondheim
had 2 halfway written musicals.
Oh.
The Discreet Charm of the Bourgeoisie, written in 1972, is a sunny romp about a group of friends who, seeking a meal, are mysteriously unable to find one.
I love it. That's the most 1972 thing I've ever heard.
And The Exterminating Angel, written in 1962, is a much darker affair about a dinner party that no one can leave.
Ooh.
2
I'm in.
Broadway, New York dudes took these 2 stories and made a mashup of these 2 musicals and made one musical. It is called Here We Are, and it is released almost 2 years posthumously.
And here we are. We haven't even sat down. And I'm already being asked to
so
order the
hungry.
appetizer, and I can't even leave the house.
That is the that's the Sondheim.
Here we
vibe.
are. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are.
Chicken bones. I'll go see it. I'm like first in line.
Oh, I'm in.
No, you can't. You're a
Absolutely.
film actor. Get out of here. This is theater.
No.
You're not allowed.
No.
Get out
There's
of
nothing
here.
I can't do.
Get out of here.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
It will be funny this week, though, when all the film actors suddenly leave Broadway back to the silver
I know,
screen.
huh?
Because
They're
that
like,
was
"Oh."
where they all went. In case you were wondering where all the actors were during the strike, they were in New York.
All of them.
Check out Gutenberg on Broadway.
Stealing jobs from other actors like they do when they're on TV and movies. They're like, wait a second. Every TV and film and everything only stars 6 people. Now every show will only have 6 people in it. Oh, the strike's over? Okay, we'll go back and do that again.
Goodbye, bye guys. It's cold over
we're
here.
on TV again.
Palm trees. See ya.
Literally, they're like, look, it's November in New York. I'm gonna need this contract.
Yeah, let's go.
Done.
Hey, if we could get this thing wrapped up just in time for the holiday break, that'd be awesome.
That'd be lit.
I mean, there is that.
Nothing happens in this town between Thanksgiving and New Year's anyway.
Yeah, we have about 2.5 weeks where people will be very excited and celebrating.
Well, there'd be a lot
that
of
the
lunches.
strike is over.
You know who should be the happiest is the restaurant industry in
Yeah,
LA.
it's true, huh?
Because boy, are there going to be a lot of
Lunch.
lunches.
We should just start going out to lunch and see who we bump into.
Well, yeah, the strike is over. Of course, we're going to go back to going to lunch. That's what everyone does.
we were
here.
striking lunch.
This is a lunch town, baby.
okay.
We got to go get some
No,
lunch.
this is a good.
I'm going to need
good
some
idea.
avocado toast. The strike is
Nobu
over.
Stat.
At
Let's
12:30 p.m. in the afternoon.
Oh, forget it. They're probably booked
1
up for
p.m.
at least 6 weeks.
I think it's 1 p.m. lunches. Execs are sleeping in
Yeah,
now.
1 p.m.
1 p.m.
1 p.m. lunches.
Yeah. They get up, they get coffee,
Yeah, that's true. They get up and force their assistant to get them coffee.
Exactly.
Oh man, those
it's
assistants.
me. I'm the assistant.
The assistants of the producers right now are probably taking the brunt of this thing being over, and the producers all being pent up and rageful about
I feel
the
like they're
actors.
seeing this
They're
tsunami
taking
of
it out
work
on those
coming.
assistants right now.
Tsunami of work.
Those
coming.
assistants aren't getting paid anything. They're like, man, I got to pay all these actors. You're getting paid nothing now.
A bunch of people got laid off.
Now the studios.
No,
the
the assistants
assistants.
that get agencies and stuff like that.
Producers don't care.
Wait, why?
Because they didn't have any money coming through.
Oh, during the strike.
Yeah. So I
Oh,
bet, maybe, hopefully, some people might get their jobs back.
Well, you know what they say, Katie. You want this industry to keep rolling, you're going to have to break a few suits, you know?
What?
Yeah, that's what they
Suits?
say.
Eggs?
That's what they say, Carly.
Huevos.
I can't help it. That's what they say.
Suits.
We're gonna have to break a few suits along the way.
Yeah.
Couple kids are gonna have to realize that business degree was for nothing. It's all right. It's fine. They're gonna land on their feet.
Wouldn't be the first time.
They're gonna be a manager instead.
See, their business
you can
degree
do
was
whatever.
worth nothing. My theater degree was worth minimal.
Everything now. You can work again.
Nobody wants to work
Can't
on
wait.
Chad Dublowski's
Okay,
desk
6
over at
6 months
give
to
me
the
a name.
day.
UTA.
Yeah.
6 months
All
to the
right.
day.
WME.
Katie and I will both be working. Brett won't because he will have refused several roles.
I don't
Which
refuse
is very
roles.
cool.
I
Very
t-
cool guy.
I turn down auditions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, just kidding. They didn't want to work on that guy's desk anyway, trust me.
Yeah.
They're better off.
You're welcome.
Start your own management company with your friends.
Everyone did that. Everyone did that in the pandemic.
Yeah. Just do it. Just get like 4 of your friends. You're like, we're a management company now.
We don't sign contracts.
Nah, we don't need
It's
paperwork,
just
bro.
vibes.
It's just like, this is vibes. Like, you get a job, I take a cut, no big deal.
Nothing bad has ever happened from a deal like that.
Oh,
Nope.
Listen, let's do it for like, I don't know, 3 years, and then we'll revisit this thing. This is The Best Night of My Life by American authors. Turn it up. We'll be right back. So Katie bailed on the show. That's
Yeah.
it. She's out.
She's like,
She's gone.
I'm out of here. I'm sick of this.
She's like, whatever. I'm back to work. We have a contract now.
She is. She's like, I'm back to work.
I'm going to go pound the pavement.
She's not here.
I'm going to just walk into every cattle call happening down on old La Cienega Boulevard.
She's going to get booked.
Just going to go
Good for her.
go pound the pavement on North La Brea. Which I used to have all of the addresses, Carly, in my head for all the different casting offices around town. And
Wow. How
back in
times
the
have
day when you would
changed.
have to go in person.
Did you
And
ever do like a self-tape back then? Or was it was always in person, right?
The only self-tapes that you would do, I mean, back in the day, so we're talking...
81, 79.
That's so rude. Like maybe 04 through
aughts. Okay.
2014. So like in that 10-year stretch.
So you had to go in. You didn't have. What were you gonna do? Take it on your flip phone?
No, you
You had to
no,
go to
you would find
office.
someone who had like a camcorder, like a
God.
and then plug it into a computer and then.
Wait.
Oh God, it was a nightmare. But the only time you would do it is if you really felt like you had a shot at the role or you had a unique take, and maybe the casting director wasn't letting you to the audition for some reason, and your agent would say, "Look, if you feel really strongly about this,
You can make a
you can put
tape.
it on tape."
You could mail it to them.
Or maybe if the casting director was out of town or you were going to be out of town, maybe they'd
Something.
let you put it on tape. But I mean, now everything is that's just how
That's
it's done
all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. But back in the day, it would be like, oh, are you, I mean, quite literally like, oh, is that 1515 South La Brea? Oh, yeah, that's so-and-so's office. Oh, but is it the third floor? Because on the 7th floor is also so-and-so.
Oh, wow.
Like, oh, right. Yeah. Oh, are you headed over to Commodore Sloat? Is that, which is a street. And yeah, oh, man. Oh, God. Yeah. And I used to know where you'd find a parking meter. You know, you kind of knew.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Or like, by that one casting office, you can use the Jack in the Box. Don't worry, you probably won't get towed, but don't
No,
be there
you'll
too
be
long.
fine. You'll only be there for like 90 minutes.
You might be
max.
fine. It depends on what time of the day.
Right. If you
Yeah.
could go in and like get a coffee first, that'd help.
And I would always be trying to sneak into these auditions that were at like 4:30 in the afternoon, but you knew that was late in the day, so you'd probably be sitting in the waiting room for a while. And those were the days. Kind of a pain in the ass, but I miss it.
Yeah, I have an in-person audition this weekend.
Lucky.
Yeah, it's a theater audition though. So there is something when it's like when they're taping it, but you're also there. There's an interesting dynamic of like it's a small space.
Yeah.
Whereas like when you've done a lot of theater training, you do a theater audition, it's a little less like horrible.
Yeah.
You feel a little more in control.
Well, producer Katie had a big time Hollywood important meeting to run off to. So
She did.
She left us to finish the show.
She said, I guess I'm on to work.
On our own. So let's do some more news.
Ooh.
Strike is over.
Strike's over. Done. Katie LeClaire.
Back to work.
Starring in every film.
Yes.
Okay, this is a good one. From The Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Katie got all of these for us. I will say, I'll give her credit.
Okay.
So Elon Musk offers $1 billion to Wikipedia if it changes its name.
All right. I'm listening. To what? Does it say to what?
Billionaire Elon Musk offered Wikipedia, the free online encyclopedia, $1 billion under the condition it changes its name to Dikapedia. I kid you not. That's what he wants to do. He is like a child. We've just
Yeah.
allowed to do things.
Yeah.
And he's destroying things.
I know. He's like
Like a baby Godzilla.
he's like Logan Paul or one of those guys.
Yeah.
He's just like, let me see if I can do this now.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Wales, the co-founder of Wikipedia, had to publicly say, yeah, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, no thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. Huh. All right. How long would they have had to change it for? Is that for in perpetuity?
1 year minimum.
Oh.
He said, quote, I mean, I'm not a fool, LOL. I hate him.
I would have done it.
$1 billion?
Yeah, why didn't they just do it?
No.
For a year?
To change it to Dikapedia?
For 1 year and then do something funny with some of the money and rub it in Elon's face.
If they found a way to flip it around, maybe.
Like, what
but
if-
also, like, entertaining him is, like, just also, like, it's hard to come back
Well,
from.
yeah, but you get the $1 billion. So what if you took the $1 billion and then took like 500 million of it and you know did
But
something to the
they've never
Twitter
even taken
headquarters
money.
that's
They
fun?
could have made $1 billion in, like, ads. But they've never
Right.
done that. Like, they've never put it for sale like that. If they wanted to
'Cause they're
make
for
money,
the
they
people.
could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elon,
What? Come on, you wouldn't do something for a year for $1 billion?
not if it's that.
Really? I couldn't get you to
Would
change.
you?
Could I?
Would
okay.
you?
If I offered you
Would you?
change my name
Yes, legally change your
to
name
Dikapedia
Dikapedia
for 1 year,
Davern. 1
Yes!
year for $1 billion.
Elon, call me.
You'd have to change the show to the Dikapedia show.
Fine. 1 year? Hell yeah. Call me right now. Send him this video. Tweet this right at him. Hell yeah.
He might go for it.
For 1 year,
Yeah.
Coach Dikapedia Davern.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'll introduce myself like that at the Little League for
then-
$1 billion.
I feel like you think you're gonna
Billion?
like go under the radar for this. Elon will tell everyone.
Fine.
You'll be on the news.
Carly, for
People will
$1
know
billion,
you.
I'll skywrite it myself.
For $1 billion?
$1 billion?
I wouldn't do that.
Can it be $1 billion after taxes? Sweet.
Well, if you're a billionaire, you won't have to pay taxes, Brett. Come
that's
on.
true. That's a good point.
We know that's the rules of America.
That's a good point.
Store it offshore somewhere. I don't know.
Could he Venmo it to me?
Elon will tell you what to do.
How do you give someone $1 billion?
I don't. Here's the thing.
Is that a
I
wire
don't understand
transfer?
how he has $1 billion to give. Like,
Oh, he's got
Twitter
billions.
X is not doing well.
How much did he buy Twitter for?
I think it's 40 something. Let's find out.
40 billion though.
How
Cajillion.
much?
Trillion? Quadrillion. Ant-Man and the Quantum
But he didn't have it. He had to put up a lot of his 44 billion.
44 billion.
So he already dropped 44 bill on that. And in order to do that, he had to put down like some of his stocks from
Dude,
Tesla. Yes.
Carly, if I seriously had $1 billion check
it's
that
not
would
even
go
worth
through,
that much.
and I said, Carly, your name just has to be Dikapedia for
No.
1 year.
Absolutely
1
not.
year, 365 days. That's it.
If that guy,
Oh my God, I'd start making
If that
tally
guy-
marks on the whiteboard. I'd be like, well, that's one day down.
that guy asked me to do anything for money, I would feel horrible doing it, no matter what it was.
I would use
That's
some
not
of the
saying I
money
wouldn't
for
do
good.
it.
What could we do with the money for good that would make us feel good about it, though?
I
We
don't
could
know.
build a bunch
Pull
of
like
schools
a
or
Ocean's
something.
11 on him and take more.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the in.
What
is
if we
you
cleaned up
change
the
your name.
world's oceans?
I guess you're right.
See? Come on now.
So then, I guess if you really mean this, then you could change your name to Dikapedia for life,
No.
for the
Well,
betterment of humankind.
How about for $1
he
billion
would
every
up
year?
every year, yes.
Okay, fine. Done. Oh my God, done. Done. I'll
Wow.
be
You know
Dikapedia Davern for life. $1 billion every year, and I'll do some philanthropic shit. Absolutely.
You know
Let's
what?
go.
I guess that is better. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe I have this ego thing in my way. Why wouldn't I change my name? I'm torn between ego.
It's because you don't like
a
that it's
shred of
Elon's money.
dignity.
But if you're doing
I think
something
so.
cool with his
I
money,
think-
then what difference does it make?
I guess that's fair. He would be ruining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like laundering his money the other way for good.
Yeah.
I'm like taking it, I'm going to filter it through me and then put it back out the other side for good.
Good laundering.
I'm only going to hang on
Good
to like a
Dikapedia
cool,
laundering.
I'll hang on to like a cool 980 mil a year. Something like that.
At least. Oh my God. You
And I'll
could,
give away 20 mil a year. How's that
so
sound?
we'd clean the oceans. I'd want to end homelessness, I think.
You're going to need a lot more
That's
than
good.
that. Unfortunately.
Well,
though.
that's why you're doing it every year, Brett.
Oh, that's true.
We'll pay
yeah.
in installments.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm still stuck on how do you give someone $1 billion?
Yeah, is it a wire transfer?
Think of the fees.
I mean, it's $1 billion. Think of the Venmo fee. Well, I guess they cap out at like
That's probably what
$100
Bitcoin was all about to begin with, though, wasn't it?
Probably. They just give each other art pieces, and they're like, I had this evaluated at this.
No, he can't pay me in what's it called?
In, NFTs.
NFTs? No, he cannot. No, it must
has
be
to
cash.
Cold hard cash.
USD, baby.
Wow, I don't even know if you could get that much cash.
I don't know.
Banks don't have that. It'd have to be like a wire transfer.
Can you imagine walking into your
Can I
local
have
branch?
$1 billion?
Hey, what's up? You got $1 billion here?
I don't even know if they have that. Like, if we count every bank in the state of California, I don't even know if you'd get $1 billion in cash.
In liquid cash?
In liquid cash. I don't think so.
This is Marina City. Turn them up. We'll be right back with more.
Radio.
You have a lot of news stories over there?
Yeah. Katie hooked us up with like upwards of 10.
Okay, well,
Rapid
let's
fire news?
let's rapid fire it. Let's see if
Okay.
we can get through them quickly.
Okay, rock collected by Apollo 17 astronauts reveals moon's true age. TLDR, the moon is 40 million years older than we thought. End of story.
Okay, so then I just get like one hot take,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, right, science. Like I'm supposed to believe that?
Like 40 million years.
Then how
I'm
come
getting
it's-
$1 billion from Elon Musk.
Then how come it's only the year 2023? That
I'm
doesn't make
confused.
any sense. Moving
Boom.
on. Next news story.
Boom, you're roasted.
Nailed it.
Ancient face carvings exposed as Amazon water levels drop to record lows. So the Amazon water dropped, not the website,
No.
the actual Amazon. For anyone out there confused,
river.
the river dropped
Ever heard
low,
of it?
and it revealed these face carvings on rocks, and they genuinely look like cute little smiley faces.
Whoa, I gotta see. Let me see. Oh.
They look like smiley faces.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they have like 2 eyes, mouth, circle around it.
Okay, hot take.
Hot take.
Thank you, global warming.
Shout out.
Hooking us up. Sweet. Next.
Beyonce. Oh, I was ready. Beyonce officially announces C'est Noir fragrance. I don't know what CE with an apostrophe means. C'est Noir is usually like this night, like tonight kind of vibes.
Oh.
But yeah, so Beyonce is releasing a fragrance.
What's with the fragrance thing? Maybe we could slow it down here for a second. Carly,
That's kind of died. Like
with
everyone
the
was doing
fragrance
it in the
thing?
2010s. Like everyone was like, I have a perfume.
did
So-
you ever go run right out and buy the celebrity's perfume?
No, I really am not that into perfumes. I've one that I like. It's my scent. I'm like, ooh, it's my signature. That's what
It's
we'll
your
call
signature
it.
scent?
But it's also like really expensive. Like it's kind of crazy.
Whose is it? Is it Rihanna's?
It's Versace.
Oh.
It's Versace. Versace,
Wow.
as some people call it.
Trolla. All right.
Any hot
Okay.
takes on that?
Yeah, my hot take is that I always hear that people are releasing a perfume, yet I go to everyone's apartments and houses and I don't really see that many perfume bottles laying around.
It's true.
I never know who these stories are for.
Yeah.
Or who these scents are for. Or they always say, oh, Kim Kardashian made $100 kajillion off just the perfume alone. And I'll go, how?
I bet it's like cheap to make, and then they have enough super fans that it's like boom.
People just buy a bottle, then they forget about it.
Yeah.
Put it in a drawer. Okay.
In other news, oh my God, there's so many. These are like juicy. Okay. The Hunger Games, the Hunger Games stage adaptation to open in London 2024.
Oh.
Am I mad they didn't call me? Yes. Will I go see it? Yes.
Are you a Hunger Games person?
I could be.
Okay.
I did though. No, I read the books before they came out. It was that whole phase where like you kind of like watched Twilight, and then the Twilight movies came out. I was just in that age range, and then you watched the Hunger Games. You read the Hunger Games, and then the movies came out.
I met Josh Hutcherson doing a couple
I was so in love with
charity
him.
things over the years because
Stupid in
Hunger
love with
Games were on
him.
at the same time, basically is like awkward and stuff. So we'd find ourselves playing in like charity basketball games together and things. So we kind of knew each other a little bit. And one time I was getting on an airplane, just to go see family or something, and the line was taking forever. And as I got on the plane, everyone was stopping to take a picture with Josh Hutcherson, who was in first class. He's holding up the whole plane. But then as I got there, I went, Josh, what's up, bro? And we like
Josh,
broed
my
down
dude.
for a second, and that
And
was
you're
cool.
like, I'm the coolest.
That felt cool to bro down
Mother
with him
bleep.
while everybody was taking a picture. I didn't take a picture with him.
No, you're
I
like,
told him
oh, we
straight
don't
to
need
his
a
face.
picture.
I
Like
said-
we're friends.
I said, I don't want a picture with you.
I don't. And
And
he was
then
like,
laughed.
haha.
And then I was like, I'm gonna go. And then I
Slick.
told him, I said, I'm gonna go way back here in the back. You enjoy it up there, Josh.
You enjoy it up there, Joshy, baby.
Later, homie.
I was so in love with him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Me too. Piercing eyes.
Okay. Next in news, piercing eyes.
It's just pouty lips and stuff.
Stop talking about it. Stop talking about it. Okay. In vastly different news, man freed after being trapped in New York City jewelry store vault overnight for 10 hours.
Ooh, that'd be boring.
Yeah, that would suck.
Probably no cell service in there either. Those are thick walls.
No, he was only able to come out this morning when the timer went off and the doors unlocked.
Oh.
Wait, it doesn't say what the timer. You know these news stories.
Yeah.
Just written upside down triangle.
That's all right.
They don't give you all the deets. Whatever.
Locked in
it's fine.
overnight, 10 hours.
10 hours. He lives to tell the tale.
Better than being in there the whole weekend. Imagine if that was a Friday.
True. That
Uh-oh.
could be risky.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
What's the most I don't know, I was just thinking about, like, there's a lot of jewelry stores, right? They all have to have a big vault in there, you know?
You'd think.
Yeah, at the back somewhere.
Oh my God.
Huh.
Oh
Yeah,
my
what?
gosh. I'm
What?
literally scrolling through these. November 6th, how did I not see this? Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker welcome their first child together.
You didn't see that? Oh, I
Oh
saw that
my
one. I couldn't believe we hadn't done it yet.
When was that? The algorithm is broken. This just in. The algorithm's broken because I am the person who would need to know this
Harley's
news.
beside herself on this one. You didn't know that yet?
Okay, here's the thing.
They named him Boom Clap.
Stop. Really?
Yeah.
I was about to go on a whole tangent about how like the birth of the Kardashians is like low-key not that exciting because they won't tell you the name till it's like 3 years old.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's the fun part of it for me. It's
Is
like
knowing
a
the
new
name.
baby to the world. You just picked a name and it's fine if you change the name. I don't judge people who've got to change the name. But if you're just like, oh
What do you
yeah,
mean change the name?
I had a baby.
What do you mean change the name?
Like Kylie changed her baby's name.
Why? She just didn't like
Because
it
it was
anymore?
Wolf.
Uh-huh.
And then she changed it to Aire, A-I-R-E, which I was like, that's a nice name.
When did it change?
I don't know. She was very secretive and weird about it.
Well, I just mean the kid was already
And then
old enough to call
Kourtney-
itself by its own name or before the kid could even talk.
I think that they they never really called the baby Wolf. I think it was the kind of thing where they just thought it'd be a cool name. And then they were like, oh, it's a baby like this. Because
I'm officially mad at Kylie. Hold on. Here's my hot take. Hold on.
Go.
Wolf is way cooler than Aire. What the hell?
Well, it's totally
Wolf
different
is
vibe.
awesome. It could be Wolfgang.
It's a totally different
Wolfie,
vibe.
Wolf. There's kids named Wolf now. That's fine.
no, I did think it was a
Aire?
cool name.
Nah, Wolf is way cooler
I
than Aire.
think
Should have stuck with Wolf.
It's just a different kind of
Dude,
vibe.
that's a miss.
Like, if you're hanging out with your friends and one of your friends is named Wolf and the other one's named Aire, like, you know that they're just different.
No, Aire is mid.
dudes.
Aire is mid.
I think it's cool.
lame.
I like that it
No.
sounds like.
Wolf is badass.
You know.
I would hang out with a guy named
shut
Wolf
up.
all
I'm
day.
scrolling through this. They did not name it Boom Clap.
Yeah, they did.
I hope they did now. I was like,
promise.
when you said that, I was like, Boom Clap, that's stupid. And then I was like, Boom on its own now. Wait.
That's
It
crazy
doesn't.
that
I
I
swear
could
to God, it
almost
doesn't
get
even
you
say
with
the
that.
name. It
No,
don't.
of course it
Boom,
doesn't.
Clap the sound of my heart. You were just so, and it's not,
It could work.
it's not uncommon for them. I don't think
Boom,
anyone.
clap, Kardashian. Barker.
See, and this is why it's like, okay, they had the baby, and what? Like, we knew they were having a baby.
Uh-huh.
They had the baby. Now we don't know anything.
Well, they got whisked away to their
Look.
private celebrity island very quickly.
Right. Like, if you don't want to be public about your pregnancy, like Kylie Jenner's first pregnancy, she actually wanted to be private. Kourtney went to a concert and held up a sign that said, Travis, I'm pregnant.
Ugh.
So do I want to just know the name? Yeah. You know what? I'm calling it Boom Clap. I'm calling it Boom Clap.
You should start this
Boom
in
Clap
every.
Barker.
Start this though. Just
I
start
will.
passing it around. See how far it gets. See if it makes it all the way back into a
Is
Blink
Clap-
182 song.
Is Clap the middle name or is it part of the first name?
It's a hyphenated first name.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
Boom, clap, cha, Barker.
Stop. I'm actually
Yeah.
crying.
Maybe it'll stick.
Boom, clap, cha.
That's the show today, everybody. Thanks for listening. Oh, man. Good night,
clap.
Katie, wherever you are.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night, my career, because Katie's is soaring.
Oh,
so.
man. Just taking off. That strike was over. She's like, I'm out of here.
Back to work.
That's it for us. For Katie and Carly, I'm Brett, reminding all of you to be kind and take care of each other. We will see you tomorrow. Good night. Boom, clap,
Boom,
cha,
clap.
Barker.
That's it for the Brett Davern Show for today. But don't worry, they'll be back tomorrow, live, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, on Adobe Radio.